Trying to meet the starting five for your Orlando Magic. At point guard, standing 6'2", number 10, Corey Joseph. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Ron Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're as excited as we are to watch 7 play 8. It's the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. We got Risache, Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Gay in at the 4-man position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at Orlando, the 7th best record through the regular season. But, Grant, that position is more perilous than in years past.
Well, B.A., what was once an automatic ticket to face the second seed has become this. They've got to win one of the next 2 games to escape elimination.
Now here's Banchero. Fires at the elbow. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Young looking over the floor. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Risache. To the inside. Young. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Banchero puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Banchero's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Gay. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Young misses. Up top, Banchero. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
No good on that one.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
can't hit the second. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Count that one.
But when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Outside Young. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Up top, Carter. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Trae Young.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he's going for the oop here. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Joseph. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's a Okongwu. The 3, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gay. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Rizachet. 13 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Young. They set a pick. Launches a 3. The rebound by Carter.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Joseph passes to Banchero. From 12 feet. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
What a move by the light-footed rookie. Rizachet driving in to get a bucket.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. Give it up again for the 407 next team.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. On target from about 13 feet. Banchero's got 7.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Banchero to get the jumper to fall.
Left side, Young. That's tipped. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Wagner with it. Yet to see a basket. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Banchero surveys. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Now here's Young. He has 6. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Wagner for 3. Drains the triple.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Here's Rizachet. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. And here's Wagner, guarded by Young. Outside Carter. He puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. He's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rizachet. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And Atlanta making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And here's Wagner. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Hawks have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to LeVert. Here's Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Banchero outside. And another miss by Orlando.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Wow, it's the 407.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Harris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Joseph. Here's Krejci. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Black. His last outing, he had 20. Wagner outside. Soft touch off the glass. Wagner's got 5.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's LeVert. No points yet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Black passes to Wagner. Batase with a screen. Here's Black. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Clock at 6. Wagner for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, that's a good sign for Wagner. He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. And here's LeVert for 3. They get it back. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Krejci. LeVert outside. Here's Krejci. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
LeVert goes against Wagner. Harris, a screen on LeVert. Here's Wagner. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Now LeVert. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Here's Wagner. And he gets that one. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
LeVert goes against Wagner. LeVert outside. Okongwu with it. Working on Batase. And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian. And he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass. Throw good, Okongwu. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Houston comes in for Wagner. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. So he gets them both. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And Carroll with it. Now Okongwu defending. And Carroll no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now here's Okongwu. He has 6. Pass to LeVert. Here's Rizachet. Let's go with a 3. Niang, no good. On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Niang. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got George Niang. Terrence Mann is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Capella in at the center position. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
First free throw is good.
Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Orlando trailing here. Isaac, the pass to Banchero. No good. That would have tied it. The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Orlando foul. Houston.
Capella, he's checked in for Nance.
Second team foul. Fouling the lineup for the Hawks. Number 15, Clint Capella.
Outside man. Here's Rizachet. It's hauled in by Isaac. Pass to Houston. Harris outside. Banchero right side. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's just inexcusable. I mean, you gotta box out Banchero or he'll make you pay dearly.
Here's Rizachet. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Banked it in off the glass. LeVert's got his second bucket on the night.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Picked by Isaac. Here's Black. Not going to go that time. The Hawks leading. LeVert with the ball. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pass to Houston. On the wing, Isaac. Capella with the defensive effort. Atlanta leading by 5. Now here's LeVert. He's got 7. There's a screen. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. man. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Isaac. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. LIVEE, that's good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Magic trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 from Banchero. Orlando again missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's LIVEE. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here are the Hawks now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Risacher, pounded by Harris. And Risacher gets it to go. Risacher's got 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You're off beat. Bring those moves. Everybody get down.
Making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac, and Joseph is subbed in for Harris. Here's Carter. No made baskets yet. Pass to Joseph. Inside, Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
LIVEE outside. Niang a screen. There's the triple. The shot by LIVEE, no good. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Houston. Banchero outside. Here's Joseph. Up top, Carter. Here's Black. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Black's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
LIVEE outside. Outside man. They set the screen. The 3 ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From distance, Paolo.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Orlando with the rebound. Joseph passes to Black. Down low. Here's Banchero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
There's a screen, and here's LeVert for three. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Magic trail by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to man. Now here's Nance. Lets it fly. Misses from close range. Orlando shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Joseph. He's scoreless. From 12 feet. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 4. Stolen by Carter. And here's Banchero. He's got 18. Pass to Joseph from deep. The shot won't fall. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And here's LeVert. Here's Krejci. He's checked by Carter. Here's LeVert. The kick out to Nance. Here's Niang. Nance outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. Atlanta again missing. Magic trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shot from 16, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 11 points in the quarter.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time for your 3, 2, 1 hype. Everyone get loud and show them you love them. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt?
Making some changes. Matase's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Wagner comes in for Houston. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. The Hawks leading. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. To snap the cold streak. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Joseph. Still without a bucket. Carter, a screen on Young. Joseph passes to Carter. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside. Using his size to his advantage.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-3 run. Wagner, left side. That puts him in the lead. Wagner's got 14.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Free throw's good. Young. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Batase. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner for three. Sinks the tray. He's got 17.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
They set the pick. The three from Rizashe. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. A minute 50 left in the second. Here's Rizashe, defended by Wagner. The kick out to Young. Takes the three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Joseph. No points so far. Wagner outside. Another shot. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 7.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Okongwu, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Joseph. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner from the arc. Another miss by Wagner. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Daniels. He's got 5. Here's Gay. Outside Young. Fearless Trae Young.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Wagner outside. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, leading by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Orlando Magic.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Hawks trail by 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Joseph in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young, really putting on a clinic.
Carter against Okongwu. Here's Wagner. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Daniels with a drive. Outside Young. For the lead. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Back to Banchero. He takes it in. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, you have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Picked up by Okongwu. Clock at 4. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Rizashea. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wagner. That one falls. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Banchero. Here they come with numbers in transition. The rebound by Atlanta. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice pass by Rizashea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Joseph to the paint. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the tech.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. Give a big round of applause. It's your 407 Dan Steve.
And Atlanta with possession here. It's a three-point game. Kept alive.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Okongwu. Young with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Joseph. No points yet. Five on the clock. Carter, a screen on Young. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Fearless from Young inside.
Assisted, Rizachet.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Unable to get that one. Good D by Okongwu. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, there, Carter Jr. uses his size to his advantage and gets himself to the line.
Del Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Good on the second one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Here's Rizachet. 5 points in the game. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable. And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. The three. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Young. Shot from the wing. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Wagner outside. Here's Joseph. No points so far. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Young. 23 points in the game. Here goes Trey. And the layup falls. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Up top, Banchero. Second chance effort. The rebound by Atlanta. Gay's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. That gives him a double-double.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Pass to Carter. He tries for 3. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Black's checked in for Orlando. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Man comes in for Trae Young. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Six to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Please welcome the 407. Let's hear it for the 407.
Here's LeVert. He's got 11. Here's Rizachet. Outside for LeVert. Picked up by Okongwu from outside the arc. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
Coming on the floor for the Hawks, number 27, Beat Krejci.
Man with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Stolen by Carter. Wagner with it, and it's Man picking him up. And he comes up with a bucket. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Now here's LeVert. And there's the screen. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. LeVert's got 14.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Banchero driving. Oh!
Wow!
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Krejci. He's got 5. Oh, there's the alley. The shot by LeVert, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Banchero. That's 29 for him for the lead. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now here's LeVert. Clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Banchero, no good. The Hawks leading. Pass to Krejci. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he can't get the first one. Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Harris is subbed in for Joseph. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Niang, he's checked in for Gay. And he sinks the second. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. Wagner outside for the lead. A shot, no good.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Up top man. Pass to Krejci. Niang outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's LeVert for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And here's Harris. Here's Batase. He's scoreless. Here's Isaac. And it's all tied up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Mann. 1:49 left in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Mann. Picked up by Okongwu. And Atlanta misses again.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Wagner outside. Black passes to Isaac for the lead. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
Harris against LeVert. Now here's Okongwu. Tight defense on him.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
Pass to Black. And that one's good. Black's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
LeVert outside. Here's Okongwu. And no good. The dry spell continues. Magic leading by 5. passes to Batadze. Isaac outside. Here's Wagner. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
They're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
It's the final quarter.
And we return now to the final quarter of coverage for the NBA play-in game. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. George Niang out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Matthews in at the point guard position. Hawks trail by 4. Back to LeVert. And he banks in the layup. LeVert's got 19 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Banchero outside. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 5.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
LeVert right side. Niang outside. Here's Matthews. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. That one's good for 2. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Capella. Shoots over Isaac. Capella can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Banchero. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert goes against Banchero. Off with the layup. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Isaac with it. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Shot from 12. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 7. Outside man. Three-pointer. Atlanta again missing. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Matthews. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Back to Niang. Here's Matthews. Atlanta again missing. Magic leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
LeVert outside. to stop the run. It's good. LeVert's got 10 points here in the second half.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Picked by Isaac. For three, Anthony. The shot, no good. Hawks trail by 9. Here's LeVert. And a nice finish on the layup. LeVert's got 6 here in the quarter.
A nice rhythm to his game here late. He's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter, looking to put him over the top.
Anthony finds Harris. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Orlando making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. Launches it. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Harris a screen. Here's Banchero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 36 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Young. Releases. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Young. For 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Joseph. Back to Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Young, the pass to Niang. Back to Young. 4-3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Joseph. And Carroll with a screen on Young. Here's Joseph. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that one's good. Young.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Up top, Banchero. And it's Orlando with another.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Young with it. Pass to Capella. LeVert outside. Now Young. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Hawks trail by 10. Right side Young. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley, who wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Fans, here we are, the T-shirts. Make some noise. T-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans. Okay, fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans. Who wants a T-shirt?
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Houston. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Harris. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gay comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Levert. And Daniels is subbed in for Mann. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Ben Caro. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Now here's Carter. Back to Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Now here's Young. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Trey Young. One shot.
Free throw is good. Young. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's foul number 2 for him. Ben Caro outside. Shoots from 12. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Ben Caro's got 42 in the game.
Well, when he gets it going and the shot is falling, Paolo Banchero can dominate on the offensive end.
And Risache gets it to go.
How about the rookie, Zachary Risache, delivering a timely bucket?
Ben Caro with a screen on Young. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Risache. He's checked by Carter. Gay misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Risache. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando with the rebound. Ben Caro's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Risache. Well, the Hawks shooting just around 45% in the 4th. Now here's Young. Fires for 3. On target from range. Young's got 39.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them. Outside, Caldwell Pope.
Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
High post Young. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Lets it fly. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Paolo Banchero.
On the lane. Inside.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Hawks trail by 3. Young inside. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 41.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Joseph passes to Banchero. It's rebounded by Risache. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Here's Young. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's Banchero. Good D by Okongwu.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Cash.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. You need dance lessons. Let's see those dance moves. Get down. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Banchero getting creative.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Time to clap your hands and welcome the 3-2-1 hype. Take it away. Get loud, fans. Out of the court is your hype squad. It's time for DJ.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and it's in.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Ben Carroll, left side. And he buries it.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Young from long range. Orlando with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for two, Corey Joseph.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Here's Young. The rebound by Carter, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Wendell Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And here's Young. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. 3-pointer. And there it is. The Orlando Magic come away with a huge win. And a good job to take care of business in the first play-in game. They avoid the possibility of a winner-take-all scenario in the next one.
And this is important for them in several ways. By winning tonight, they secure the 7th seed and avoid having to face the top dog in round 1.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.